Very good afternoon to you and welcome to today's edition of the Lunchtime News. I'm Nadim Majid. Let's take a look at your headlines first. Another fire halts power generation at the Norathule power plant. State institutions to be subjected to performance audits under 20 fields this year. And in cricket news, Sachin Tendulkar again falls short of his 100th international century. On to those stories in detail. Power generation at the Norathule Lakwijaya coal power plant has been temporarily suspended. The chairman of the Ceylon Electricity Board, Professor Wimala Dharma Abe Wikrama, said that this step was taken as a result of a fire which broke out in a coal grinding machine. The fire had broken out last night. The chairman stated that he expects power generation to resume by tonight. On the 29th of November last year, a similar fire led to the suspension of power generation at the plant. In more local news, the Auditor General's Department says that state institutions will be subjected to performance audits under 20 fields this year. Auditor General RHS Samarawira said that the intention is to evaluate whether state assets are being used optimally. We have decided to conduct the performance audit under 20 special headings or fields for 2012. There are special divisions and we have asked them to select these fields and submit them to our special unit. Then the special unit will prepare a plan and we will work accordingly. For example, if we take the Department of Railways, there is a lot of land owned by the department, but there are very poor records of where these lands are and what they are being used for. We will evaluate all of this. The Ministry of Culture and Aesthetic Affairs says that it intends to consult the Attorney General with regard to the graveyard located above the temple of the Tooth Relic in Kandy. Now, the graveyard had been constructed during British rule. Cultural Affairs Minister T.B. Ekanayake said that this step was taken to get an understanding of the legal framework outlined in the Constitution with regard to the removal of a foreign graveyard. The graveyard is to be relocated in the Mahayawa area. Still in local news, the United Socialist Party organized a conference at the Public Library Auditorium yesterday under the theme, "What is the alternative to the dictatorial regime?" The General Secretary of the party, Siritunga Jayasuriya, expressed these views on the controversial GCE advanced level results during the conference. Under the exam system in place today, the GCE advanced level examination is the major deciding point for youth. Factors such as where do they go and what do they do are discussed here. They are despondent today. Those who have obtained good results are not sure whether they should rejoice or not, while those who have failed are questioning the results. Those who are responsible for this are jokers like Bandula Gunawadana.
බන්දුල ගුණවර්ධන. යා හොඳ විහිළුකාරයෝ වගේ. අනේ නිකන් ඉන්නකෝ යා. එහෙමයි ටීවී එකට ඒගොල්ලෝ උත්තර දෙන්නේ. අනේ අනේ නිකන් ඉන්න. නිකන් ගෑනුත් එක්ක කතා කරනවා ගෙදර ගිහිල්ලා. ඒකට උත්තර දෙන්නේ. When SB Disanayaka says something, on the other side, the man from Monaragala, Soisa, says this is Sri Lanka. Someone said that in India, ministers resigned over matters like this. Today is the third day of the Thomian Mela 2012 Education and Trade Fair, which is being held to commemorate the 168th anniversary of St. Thomas's Boys College, Mathura. News First is the media sponsor of the event.
The fair has been organised by the Junior Old Boys Association of St. Thomas's College, Mathura. The fair, which comprises of educational and various fun-filled events, saw a large crowd yesterday. A News First promotion program too was held yesterday. Myanmar screen tests are being conducted at the News First stall to select talented individuals to present news. The fair will conclude on Sunday the 8th. The fair, which is being held at the Sana Jayasuriya grounds in Mathura, is open to the public from 4 p.m. till midnight.
In more local news, a group of area residents conducted a protest opposite the Hindu College in Ratmalana today. The residents were protesting against the school administration. Those who participated in the demonstration said that although a qualified person had been appointed principal of the school, the current administration was preventing him from taking over duties. They point out that following the retirement of the former principal, his wife, who is a teacher at the school, had taken over administration. She has no qualification to govern a school. Therefore, as parents, the Parents Association arrived at a decision and chose a suitable principal. It has been 3 days since he arrived. She is holding on to that seat without giving it to him. Parliamentarian Prabha Ganeshan also arrived at the protest. I have spoken to the governor. He said that a solution would be provided on Monday morning. He gave an assurance that measures will be taken to ensure the new principal is installed. Former national boxer and Ruggerite, retired Deputy Inspector General of Police Daya Jayasundara passed away a few days ago.
Daya Jayasundara, who was an old boy of Dharmaraja College, Kandy, represented the Sri Lanka boxing team in 1961. Jayasundara went on to represent the national rugby team for 3 years from 1974 and was also a member of the Sri Lanka Rugby Selection Committee. He captained the Sri Lanka Rugby Police team. Thereafter, Jayasundara served as a match official for 2 years and was the manager of the Sri Lanka rugby team from 1987 to 1989. The remains of late Daya Jayasundara are currently lying at a private funeral parlour, and the funeral will take place at the Boralla Cemetery at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
And that's a wrap-up of this afternoon's edition of the Lunchtime News. I'm Nadim Majid for News First. Join us again at 1:55 this afternoon on Live at 55 for comprehensive reports on the latest stories as only News First can deliver.